Yeah, right, man. Very happy, yeah.
I'm very happy too.
Hi.
Hello. So are you in the space now, in the Marcel space, Marsèlleria?
I am, right. We are.
Okay. Would you like to introduce to me this exhibition?
Okay, this is a retrospective, which is based on about, some years of work, and includes sculptures, objects, sounds, radio, and drawings mainly. And we're using the entire space of the Marsèlleria, so 3 stories filled with all the works.
So, and is it possible to see the installation?
Well, I can show you guys 3 drawings, because we're upstairs now, the first floor. We're going to have a screening tonight. We're going to have a film created with Davide Quadrio, with the Art Hub in Shanghai last month. But so now it's daylight, so we can't really show that one, but we can show you quickly a few drawings. Yeah.
Okay.
Here we go. Yeah. And they're all based on Heiner Müller text. So there's some text in German telling what it is with some wolves and little creatures.
Okay. And then what about your work? What have you been doing and working on in the last years?
Well, okay, two main things actually. One is the usual galleries and museums work, like installations, video installations, sculptures and drawings. And on the other hand, the performing arts side, with performances in theater festivals, music festivals, presenting either concerts and music theater works involving a bunch of people. I work with my company. I have a company called Giardini Pensili, which is based in Italy, and we do mainly performing arts with the company. So that's why I was keeping parallel those 2 tracks through the years.
Just to go back to the exhibition you're doing there in Milan, and maybe if you want to talk, to say more things about it, about the, especially about the videos, because we saw the drawings.
Okay.
So you want to create a specific atmosphere.
Right.
So let me know more about the atmosphere that people will find there tonight.
Well, the main idea is not to have a guy in a variety show, but trying to, interconnect all those pieces. Because, pieces are very different each other, and the problem is how to make a kind of continuity among them. So that's why we try to create a piece out of those different pieces. And of course, the sound side is very important in terms of gluing all those elements. Then I also have to say that Marsèlleria is a quite special place. Is not an unusual gallery, but it's not for profit. So it's rather different from the normal typology, especially in Milan. So, and it's rather big. 3 stories. So you have a lot of space to install the works, and it gives more the feeling of a little museum than a gallery. That's very interesting. But so we wanted to create a kind of pathway. So from the entrance, going through the rooms and to the different floors, in order to get a kind of continuity among those materials. Videos, there are mainly 3 films. One is Atlas of Emotion Stream, which has been created in 2009 in Naples, and is based on Giuliana Bruno's book, Atlas of Emotion. Giuliana Bruno is a scholar, and she's a teacher at Harvard University. So I wanted to have this kind of derive in Naples, wandering for months, shooting a lot of materials and editing all this stuff in a 27 minutes film, which is a portrait of the city. Then the second one is Petróleo, Mexico, which is a film which has been shot and edited and presented in 9 days in Mexico City. So it's a kind of Eastern movie, but I wanted to make it like that. I was in a total jet lag, so I never slept through 9 days. So 9 days was 18 days, so it was really okay. And the third one is a brand new work, which will be presented for the first time as a film and video and sound installation here in Milan. It's Ye Shanghai. And Ye Shanghai has been produced together with Art Hub Asia, Davide Quadrio, and SH Contemporary Massimo Torrigiani. So the images from this work, they're very special because, first of all, I didn't shoot it, and they come from the BFI London archives. So they're all images from English travelers across Shanghai and China in the 20s and 30s. So those images are unreleased, unedited, brand new somehow, so nobody saw it around the world. So it's a kind of premiere. And when we had the performance in Shanghai a month ago, I saw people that attending to the performance really crying, rolling on the floor, because those images are very, very special. This is a China, few people know that way. So those are the 3 video or film, whatever works, which will be presented here.
Okay, so you will have the 3 videos, the 3 drawings, and what else? Music and sound.
There's a sculpture called Sun 2, which is a 7 meters big, sculpture in metal and wood, which has been produced by Galleria Civica Modena a couple of years ago. So this will be the first time that the piece will be presented at the first original venue and presentation. And this bow, this long bow, it's a resounding bow. So the arrow is a sound. Then another piece is called Smallville. And Smallville is a tiny miniature city created within a radio, radio from the 30s. So in these radios, there are many little figures. So you can see with the magnifier lens all the people working. But the radio is a real radio, so it captures voices from the space. So it's a tiny city which has an evocation of a bigger world, a bigger space. Then there are many other drawings, my Moleskine notebooks, my kind of journals or diaries, which I'd like to show. Then so we created a tiny little movie theater room, like a tiny cinema in a little building called the Limonaya, which is next to the main building. So that's a tiny cinema for maybe 8 people. So, but we wanted to give a special place for one of the screenings like that. And then there's, what's more? Radioscape. Radioscape is my body of radio works. So there are radio works produced in Europe from 1989 till now. Something like 35 pieces, 36, I forgot now. So the visitor will be able to access all these pieces for the first time. So, and I created a certain object, which is not just a computer, of course. It's a piece which is able to play all those things on demand, so to speak. And then there are things. There's the dedication of the entire project, which is John Cage. This year it's of course all the celebrations for John Cage. But we wanted to make something different, something special. And I was working with Andrea Felli and Leonardo Sonnali. The first one is a musician, the second one is a graphic designer. And we created this everyday John Cage. So every day we do something. Every single day of the year, 2012, we produce something related to John Cage, especially through his text. So every day there's a newspaper which publishes a quotation from John Cage. But we had live performances, we had a lot of stuff. So here there's the entrance of the Marsèlleria would be totally dedicated to John Cage. So there's these materials, these sounds, these images, quotations, and also a Mesostic he made for me a long time ago, which has never been presented before, so it will be publicly presented for the first time. I kept it secretly, in my closet for a long time, and now it's time to show that.